Hey there everyone, I'm going to be going to the Scorn of the Demon Wall just for another clear. I've done this a bunch, I'm going to do it again. I decided to level up Lightning as, just another DPS I can use in fights. I got Riku, I want to use her more often. So we're going to be going to the Demon Wall and seeing how quickly I can do it with Radiant Lightning. I've never used her, so it might take me a moment to figure her out, but we're going to get there. We're going to be doing Cecil for provoking the death with evasion. He does mitigation and all that. Cecil is amazing. We're going to be doing Lena as our healer. She gives immunity to these statuses, and she just heals. Not much more than that. We're going to be doing Riku as our breaker. She can break, she can fill limit gauge, she can imbue lightning. She's just an overall amazing unit. Her banner is currently up. If you need a breaker, she's a good choice. We're going to do Ignacio for imbues and imperils and dispels. This boss is a little bit irritating that he keeps dispelling your team. So Ignacio is a really key unit for dealing with that headache. And we're going to be doing Radiant Lightning. Mine's really well geared, so this is, a little bit up the high end. But still, we're going to use her with some Stone Killer, and she's got some Earth Resist. And as you can see, she's not immune to Petrify, so we might have to cure her every now and then, which should be fine. And now that I think about it, in case Lena has to use Petrify one turn, or Gravity one turn, we're going to do Riku's Pouch on Riku, so she can cure Petrify. Yeah, that works well. And that's like a backup plan. And we're going to do Radiant Lightning, Fulcani's Radiant Lightning for the friend. He is geared for Demon Killer, Stone Killer, and non-elemental weapons, which is what I'm looking for. Give this a go, see how long it takes. I think my quickest clear was on Global was 9 turns with Tifa, maybe. I think. I might have done it quicker with someone else. I don't know. I think Esther did it in 8 turns, actually. I don't remember. Maybe Esther was 9 or 10. I don't know. Let's see how long it takes Radiant Lightning to get it done. Alright, so to start off, we're going to have Lena. First thing we're going to do is Cecil is going to Lena first to give us mitigation on turn 1. Lena is going to give us immunities to everything. We're going to have Riku do... let's see. No, we're not going to do anything with Riku yet. We're going to do Ignacio to dispel the boss, do Critical Stamp to unlock triple cast for next turn, and a defense and spirit buff for everyone. Alright, now Riku is going to break, and we're going to go ahead and imbue lightning for now. We're mostly going to use fire, but we're going to do lightning to start off. And then we're going to do the cooldowns for lightning, which is Commando and Defying Destiny. Yeah. Like I said, I've never used lightning before, so I'm looking up her skills as we go. That's going to give her some mod boost, is the main reason for that. Alright, so we didn't buff Earth Resist on turn 1, so it's going to be a little bit painful. The Earth Resist at the end of the turn is going to come right now. It shouldn't kill anyone. Oh yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, so we need to use Gravity this turn. We're also going to dispel the boss yet again. So let's see here. Let's dispel the boss and hit him with Gravity. Alright, Riku needs to break again, so we're gonna do that in just a second. First, we're gonna use Cecil to cover, and we'll dip over into Dark Stance. We can buff Earth Resist for later. Ignacio is going to Imperil, unlock triple for next turn, and we're gonna imbue fire to the whole team. Riku will now. Well, before we do that, let's have lightnings. We're going to do our limit to power up her modifiers even further. Alright, now the real damage starts next turn. Now Riku will reapply brakes, and we'll do a limit gauge fill for the party. It gets Cecil ready for later. Gravity slowed him down. Now Lightning has spent her 2 turns powering up. She's a little bit like Barks in that she takes 2 turns to start the fight to get going. but she's fine now. Alright, let's have Lena do a heal and a next turn heal. We'll have Lightning. Now we're going to do just Relentless Assault every turn. That's not Relentless Assault. Where's Relentless Assault? There it is. We're going to do this for 3 turns. Turns 3, 4, and 5 are going to be Relentless Assault, because our modifiers are powered up. So the boss should be in peril to fire and lightning with dual element chaining, which is always fun. Respectable. Alright, Cecil will give us an Earth Resist. We don't need double Earth Resist. Do an Earth Resist with Refresh Your Cover. And not much else for you to do this turn, dude. So we'll just do a Mana Regen. Riku has nothing really to do here as well, so she'll just do a Limit Fill buff. And C. Ignacio, again, doesn't really have a whole lot going on here. So he'll just keep the team's buffs up. I should have actually used my healing after using Cecil, so I kind of like hurt him without giving him any heals after the fact. But it's Cecil, like he's not going to die, so who cares? Alright, so we're going to chain again. The boss put up the buff you can't remove. Alright, we didn't quite push the threshold. Let's go ahead and dispel that buff, reapply the Imperil, and keep triple cast up. Cecil can... I could go on the light stance, but we're going to get dispelled soon. So he's not really going to do anything. He's just going to refresh his cover. Riku will break the boss again and keep... I didn't need to do that twice. Alright, Riku will break the boss and steal Will. Lena has nothing going on here, so she'll just next turn stuff. Okay, I think the boss is going to move forward this turn. Yep, there it is. This is our final turn of Mod Boost. And we're gonna limit burst next turn. So because of that, we're going to double Gestalt. We're gonna Army of One to power up the next turn limit boost, and then Relentless Assault. So let's see. Army of One, and then Relentless Assault. Let's do our damage. Pretty good. Ignacio, the usual, critical stamp, and just some buffs. Riku can just use her limit here, just for some stronger breaks. And then Lena can repeat. Cecil can just guard. It's like whatever. We're gonna get dispelled here, by the way. Technically this was a bad turn to push the boss because now I need to dispel and I can't do my immunity buffs. There's the dispel. We're going to heal the start of the turn, which gives Lena a free action. Alright, so we need to hit with Gravity. Let's go ahead and Gravity, and we're going to dispel the boss as well. Riku will reapply breaks, and we'll do Howitzer for a limit fill buff. Cecil will give us mitigation. Ignacio will imperil. We're actually not going to unlock triple cast. Actually, we do need to unlock triple cast. No, we don't. I want to do all the buffs here. We're not going to unlock triple cast. Alright, and we need to Limit Burst again with Lightning to unlock her modifier boost. So we'll do that. Probably won't push the threshold. Nah, her Limit Burst is pretty weak. I wonder if it's worth it to skip her Limit Burst and just not have the modifier boost. I'm not sure. Alright, we didn't have the immunity buffs like I said before, so Riku got petrified. We'll fix that with Lena, it's not a problem. Alright, Lena. Let's go ahead and get Riku out of that. That's the wrong skill. And let's do a heal. Riku can just fill Limit Gauge twice. Not much else going on here. Cecil, we're going to want Earth Resist, Cover, and we don't really need anything else. Just cover twice. Alright, Ignacio. Let's unlock Critical, and then just do this again. And then Lightning, we go back to Relentless Assault. We're going to push the threshold here, obviously. Okay. So the boss dispelled us and put his malediction or his barrier up. Okay. So we're going to use Lena to next turn heal both of for everything. Ignacio is going to, let's see, critical, and then do all our buffs again. Cecil is going to mitigate. And we're going to use Riku to heal the team this round instead. Let's see, anti-power. And we're going to use physical repair to heal the team. But before we do that, let's do the Lightning's Relentless Assault. Because the boss has Demonic Wall, we're probably not going to push the threshold, and we didn't. Alright, we don't have cover this turn, but it shouldn't matter, I don't think. Ooh, did a little bit. Alright, here comes the boss. Alright, Ignacio, we're going to dispel the boss, re-imperil, and unlock triple, because we can push the threshold again. Riku, let's give us those nice breaks. Cecil, let's buff, cover, and then just cover. And Lightning, let me see, I limited it on turn 2, 3, 4, 5, I limited it on 6, so 7, 8, 9, so we're good. We're going to limit next turn. So let's go ahead and do our damage. Okay. Lightning, or Lena, will just next turn stuff. Push the threshold again. Alright, we gotta gravity him next turn. Actually, we're not gonna gravity him because we're gonna win the fight before it matters, so who cares? Alright, dispelled once again. What a headache. Alright, we're healed at the start of the turn. Let's go ahead and put up, what's it called? All the immunities. We need a limit here, but Cecil's limit is not ready, so we'll just use Riku to fill his limit. Because Riku's amazing. And watch Cecil's limit burst. Too full. There we go. Thank you, Riku. You're so good. Mitigation's back up. Let's use Ignacio to buff everything on the team. We're also re-imbued with Lightning, which helps. So we'll go ahead and do our chaining. Alright, now we have 2 more turns of Relentless Assault, Relentless Assault, Relentless Assault. Before we do this, let's go ahead and use Lena to Genuine Generosity to fill the whole team's Limit Burst gauge. So we're gonna get Dispelled again, and I want Cecil to have his Limit Burst ready for next turn. Before I do this, let me Peril, Critical, and I don't think we need this if we're doing it anyway. And let's break with Riku. I should have done this beforehand, but whatever. Alright, we're going to chain the Lightnings. We could have won in 11 turns. Boo. Alright, let's do that. Let's do this. And we'll just Lunarian Smite because why not? So Lightning, 12 turns. This was definitely not the quickest clear. Lightning's a little bit of an older unit. But we got it done. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. And here's the boss moving forward a turn early because we didn't use gravity. But it doesn't matter, we win right here. So Ignacio will, let's see, Imperil, or no, let me, Dispel, Imperil, and Impute. I mean, the boss is at 3%, this wouldn't really matter, but we're playing it safe. So we're going to Relentless Assault and Relentless Assault. There we go. Demon Wall in 12 turns. Wasn't terrible. It was smooth. It was smooth. Riku keeps the team's limit gauge going. She does the breaks for us. Ignacio handles all these annoying dispels. Cecil covers the resistance, the mitigation, the cover. Lena does healing and immunity buffs. It's a pretty solid team. That should be able to handle most trials in the game. And then the DPS you can swap in for literally anything you want. Alright, there was my first run of Radiant Lightning. Pretty smooth. See you guys next time.